BankLink, it's efficient, it's simple, very easy to use, cost effective, saves a lot of headaches for accountants, and I think keeps a lot of our really good customers very satisfied.
It's probably my favourite accounting software, mainly because it's so easy to use, and I think everyone can use it, even those who don't have any accounting background, and it's very, very difficult to mess that up.
Really easy to use and something that keeps our clients happy and are able to use easily without any dramas at all.
So 1 second compared to a few hours of work. Basically, you slice off about 2 to 3 hours of checking and data entry and checking and reconciliation compared to just click the button and it's in there.
The first feature that is unbelievable is the fact that you don't have to put the bank statements in. Number 2 is the automation. It's very whiz-bang and bells and whistles because nobody yet is able to get transactions to be coded automatically, and I think it's brilliant, it's fantastic.
When it first came in, it just implemented a system that we could use because GST was foreign to all of us, and we needed something that we could go forward with and had a plan rather than to rely on the client's software, which was could be subject to some errors. So we had control of the data.
It's just so straightforward. There's no, as I say, no double handling. It's straight from the bank, system. You go to BankLink, you've got the email downloaded into our mobile accountant's office, and away they go. The junior's already doesn't have to process. They're actually doing real accounting work, and for any junior accountant, that's fantastic. Then the senior is doing less checking work because with all the remembered coding of the transactions, the automatic coding into our system, a lot of the professional judgment is taken out of it as well. So it streamlines that process. It makes it more of a production line, I guess you could call it.
It's just like night follows day in terms of using, getting the data in and distributing to the users.
We no longer are spending copious amounts of time either redoing a client's books because they haven't been able to reconcile properly, or misallocation of assets and liabilities and income and expenses. What we've found is that even our junior accountants now are actually spending more time doing accounting work as opposed to bookkeeping, which I guess allows us to focus more on helping our clients with their business rather than be their internal bookkeepers.
They can access all the reports at a click of a finger. So usually I run through it with them first, and I think that's more the selling point, that it's very easy to use. They can't ruin the file, and they can produce all the reports they want really easily.
To physically function BankLink practice, there is no grounding or a lot of grounding you need to understand what you're doing.
To do BASs, which is most important, it doesn't take as long, and it's just so easy to code, and the information's there for us. We don't have to contact the client all the time.
It's got a lovely automation part where you can automate some transactions, and that leaves a lot of activity to the computer rather than to the accountant. For me at least, it's a strategic thing where I can see more interaction with my clients, with the lower level clients, more interaction, prompting them to be more on the ball when it comes to their finances.
When it's a BankLink client, it's just a lot easier to receive information and communicating with the client, but when it's a non-BankLink client, it's a lot more time consuming, a lot more information we need from them.
I literally press a button and everything goes out, fax, email, prints.
No margin for error because the data is straight from the bank. You know that it's correct.
Support is brilliant, and the training is good. Whenever you ring, there's somebody there giving you a good answer, and it gives me comfort that if you've got many people dealing with the system, that you can effectively do less training. If there is a question, somebody knows he can ring BankLink and get the answer, so it doesn't always have to channel to the champions that might be very busy at the time.
They are the best in customer service. Every time I've called them, they've always answered my question, and if they have to return my phone calls, they call me ASAP if it's client services or if it's the IT support. They're all fantastic.
Maybe 80% of my clients that are using BankLink.
It's widely used, but definitely a lot of our clients use it.
We use it for painters, doctors, property developers,
Builders, lawyers, investors.
Used car salesmen, air conditioning, childcare, mainly retail or small tradies. We have a bit of an internal policy where we try not to allow people to use any other software but BankLink because of the errors can actually double a job in cost.
The information is relevant, it's timely, and at the end of the financial year the tax returns are done promptly, and we know there's going to be no major errors.
Gets rid of the bookkeeper, I guess you could say, because it provides a straight-through processing system, and it links the bank with the accounting firm. So
Great software, and I've come across a few.